Hey guys, so it's been a crazy hectic day and it's a weeknight. I'm going to show you a really quick and easy dinner you can put together in 20-30 minutes in a snap. Alright guys, so we're making a really quick, easy, simple pasta and veggie dish tonight. I got some water boiling on the stove for my pasta, got my chopper out, and I'm just going to put this small onion in there. Get the skin off first, of course. And this recipe is not really a recipe. I just grab whatever I have handy or whatever needs used up, throw it in the chopper, and most of the time my kids won't even notice what it is. Yeah, I have some mushrooms I need to use up, so I'm going to throw those in there and give those a quick chop. This adds a lot of flavor and makes your pasta go a lot further. And it's a great way to sneak in veggies on kiddos. This chopper is like one of my favorite kitchen tools. It's just so amazing. There we go. Chopped all up. And then I just have to get it back open. There it is. And to my pan then on the stove, I'm going to add a little touch of oil and get that preheated then for my veggies. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of garlic. I just buy the minced garlic in the jar. I'm just way too lazy to mince garlic. And in goes our veggies. And then actually while I'm rinsing the chopper, I'll swish the water around and get like the last little bit pieces, and I'll just pour that water in there just like that. And then we'll just let this get thoroughly heated and let it simmer for a little bit. While we get ready for our next step. You want to give this a stir, and usually about medium heat for that. Beautimous. And then we're going to go ahead and get some zucchini. Give those a quick rinse and then give them a chop. I like mine just chop like this because these are smaller ones. If I have big ones, I'll maybe half them long ways and then chop. But I prefer the zucchinis pretty small actually. They're more tender that way. And if you have your own garden, it's better to pick them about this size. They're going to be less seeds and better texture and a little more tender. Of course, bigger zucchini that are meatier, more seedier and stuff, you can do bread or something with those too. But I love zucchini. It's an easy veggie. Most of my kids like it. My youngest doesn't care for it too much, but he'll eat a little bit of it. So we got our pasta water boiling, and you can use any kind of pasta you have. I just grabbed one out of the shelf. I think this is actually brown rice pasta, higher protein content, and it's gluten-free. It's not a major issue for us, but if I find those on sale, I'll get them. It's a little higher protein, less carb. And give that a quick stir, and we're going to put our zucchini in, if I can manage it. Alright, so then I'm going to stir those in. I'm trying to get these two apart. That just drives me crazy when they stick together. There we are. I'll stir those in and let them kind of simmer down into the mushroom and onion. And then I'm going to season these. I use some seasoned salt. This is kind of awful because I really struggled to put the seasoning in and hold the camera at the same time. Yeah, so I'm sorry. That is a hot mess. But there it is. And I'm pretty generous with it. If you're not using packaged food, you can add a little salt. It's not going to hurt you. Italian style seasoning as well. And packaged food has tons of salt in it already. But all this stuff was fresh, and so there's no salt, so it's okay to add a little It's not going to hurt anything, okay? Be generous with your seasonings. And this veggie part is what's going to really add the flavor to the dish. And it's so delicious. So we'll like give this a stir and try to distribute the seasoning a little bit. I like to cook this down till most of that water is gone. Alright, and then this is my favorite garlic bread. Quick and easy, so I'm just going to preheat the oven and get that in there. If you are really smart, you will preheat the oven before you start cooking, but hey, it's a weeknight, I'm getting tired, and you know how that goes. So turn the oven on, and I'm going to get that going. We'll put that in to bake. Then here is our veggies simmering, starting to look super delicious. And as you can see, like a lot of that water is boiling off, so it's going to get come down to be less, not quite so watery. So I'm just going to keep stirring that. It's getting pretty close. You want to kind of see that your zucchini is getting somewhat transparent or kind of a clearish look to it. I tried to zoom or get in so you could see, but it really just steamed up the camera. Yeah, just hot mess. Okay. But you get the idea. The ones that are more solid, that one in the middle there is pretty well done. The ones that are still more solid, you want to work to the bottom of the pan so they can get good and tender for you. Zucchini is one of those things you don't want to overcook because it can get mushy. So just until they're translucent, and then you're good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and drain our pasta. It's about done. Give that a quick drain. And I'm just going to add it back into the pot and some jarred pasta sauce. A little tip here, if you want to get the most out of your pasta sauce, just add a little tiny bit of water, shake it up, and that'll get every last drop out for you and make it go as far as possible. And there it is. I'm just going to give that a quick stir. Can't get it much easier than that. Boil some pasta, pour a jarred sauce in. These veggies are going to really pump up the flavor though and make it delicious. Alright, so as you can see, most of the water has cooked off. Our zucchini are translucent, delicious, and here's our pasta is ready. And here it is, dinner time, guys. Doesn't that look delicious? And this is a very filling meal and makes you feel very satisfied. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I know it was quick and easy, so give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more.